Welcome back to another Nourish to Flourish episode with yours truly, Megan the Trainer, registered dietitian, and I am going to tell you about the thing that I have been adding to my coffee lately because I have been seeing some changes in my body, in my gym workouts. So the supplement that I have been adding in. Now, it's not butter. It's not, I do add creamers, but it's not anything extra special to that. And it's not collagen either. It's actually creatine.
Wait, what?
When I use creatine, I usually add it to the last swig that's going to be in my coffee. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can take creatine. This is just what happens to work for me. So I like to take it on the days that I am coming into the gym, especially to help out with my workouts and my strength training sessions. And then I try to take it a couple of days when I'm not at the gym, just so that we can continue to support my recovery. But why am I taking creatine? Some of you may have heard of creatine before. It's a really common supplement among bodybuilders, powerlifters, and even some high-level athletes. Now, I am not really any of those things, but there are still some really great benefits here. So creatine can do a lot of different things in our body. The biggest thing that it's involved with is energy metabolism. So it helps our body make ATP. And this is a one-step reaction. So this is a quick, fast, bada bing, bada boom kind of energy crank out. So this is for fueling activity that's going to be anywhere from like 10 to 15 seconds long. So if we're doing any quick, explosive, powerful movements like that, we're going to be tapping into what's called the phosphagen system, and creatine is going to be a piece of that. So that's one thing that creatine does, is it helps our body make ATP in that very quick, short, powerful kind of activity. The other thing that creatine can do is it can help build muscle. So it helps it in kind of two different ways. One, creatine can help your muscles stay more hydrated and hold on to water. So if you ever use creatine, your weight might fluctuate a little bit, but it's mostly because it's water weight, because we're now pulling more water into your muscle cells. That is one, again, aspect of what creatine does in making our muscles bigger and increasing strength. The other one is that it does actually help our muscle cells and helps with repair and maintenance of our muscle tissue. So therefore, it can have impacts on our bone health, because now we can get a stronger stimulus on our bones when we use our muscles, which is going to stimulate more bone tissue to be laid down. So pretty cool. So not only does it help with energy, muscle, but there's also some new research coming out on how it can have some cognitive benefits. So it can help with memory, it can help with focus, it can help with like that central fatigue, the central nervous system fatigue, that is. I was going to take you on my morning routine and doing my creatine in my coffee, but I kind of followed Murphy's Law this morning, where everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Bo needed more oatmeal, Taz wanted to go outside and then come back inside, and so on and so forth. So I finally got it all in one straight line to you, because I think that this is really important. Now, you don't have to take a creatine supplement. If you're eating protein foods, you're going to get a little bit of creatine from them as well. Creatine is made from 3 different amino acids. Those amino acids are the building blocks for our proteins. So that's where you can be getting it from our foods. If you're eating some red meat or poultry, you'll be able to get some from there. But otherwise, you can supplement with it as well. Creatine is probably one of the most researched supplements out there. And so it has been recognized as a very safe thing to be including. Now, again, it's not something that you have to include, but I will say from a gym perspective, from me and my strength training sessions, I have been able to PR more and more and more the past couple of months since I have included creatine. And I've been able to keep up with Corey in some of the things, not necessarily in weight, but in pace, which to me is important. If you have a little bit of competitiveness in you, and when working out with other people, that keeps you more accountable and pushes you a little more, I'm definitely one of those people. So creatine has helped me be able to keep up with it. So maybe if you're familiar with kind of the old school line of a makeup brand,
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's raining.
maybe she's born with it, maybe it's creatine. Now that you know better, let's go out and do better so we can all be better.